the stars in today's game. We're ready to go. Let's get down to kickoff. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. They come up in an offset eye. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now.
Oh, man.
Fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position. It's who you put there and completion. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Drops it to Blue, complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now it's Griffin, and this is caught by C.J. Procise. And he's brought down after a good gain. A nice gain at 21 yards. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
12 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down Lions. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Oh, man.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Jay Howard in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Might as well take points. It's better than risking it.
Big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So it's our visitors who make the first dent in the scoreboard as they get 3 here on the initial drive of the ball game.
Yeah, it's hard to say who actually won that opening drive. On the one hand, anytime you come in as a road team and get an early lead, you're going to be thrilled. But at the same time, to have the ball as deep in enemy territory as they did and come away with only 3, that's got to be a little bit of a disappointment.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28.
We probably shouldn't even won that game that we played the first time because you get that bullshit fumble.
Let's talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level.
If that bullshit fumble wouldn't have happened, I would have lost against you, I guarantee it.
First level run, and it was stopped by a second level player. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. Play action now. Mariota.
Oh, come on.
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Mariota now. Going deep now for Decker. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to...
And that should have went off him.
Finds a man on a crossing route. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Their big tight end, 68 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone. But today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, but they're extremely athletic. And they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point...
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
Griffin now off the bootleg. Steps
All the way.
away.
Oh my God.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. So a big sack on second down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for third. Third and long. It's Griffin trying to lay one up deep. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, third and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Mariota now to throw on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
They'll come out in the pistol. On second down, Elliott looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Making the tackle there, Danny Lansana. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Here's Mariota. Deep drop.
Oh, come on. Pick that.
And he
Right
picks
there.
up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. Now Elliott might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside with one of my college coaches called the Briar Patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch. This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. 3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
From the gun, Mariota. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Julian Edelman from 4 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Griffin. They set up the screen to Martin. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 4 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll dump it off to Procise.
Oh, shit!
Look at this. Big game.
Damn it, dude.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. And now Baltimore gets
Oh,
set to take
my
the field.
God.
And
I didn't mean to celebrate.
so thinking with
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
sit on it, and we'll see these
I was trying to step on him, but I was holding down L2 accidentally.
Think it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll start the drive.
Go.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And this offense, this new offense, would appear they still have a few kinks to work through.
And isn't that to be expected? It's a unit that hasn't played together in a real game before. So they definitely got some growing pains, Brandon. And this one, it cost them 2 points.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some
Damn it.
risk takers.
Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nikel Roby. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
And haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. Looking deep downfield here for Decker. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Elliott running right. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action now. Mariota. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Flushed out right. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. He's got a man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
That was a bad read by me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go to Elliott again.
Come on.
He's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Now Mariota on 4th down. This is incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They start the drive with Martin. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play. But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Here we go on 4th down with Griffin. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. So now it's 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This is why I've never been a big fan of trying to get too cute down here by the goal line. For every one time something like this works, it seems like it blows up about 10 times. And sure enough, they'll wind up losing yards here.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th.
Let's go.
Fires one that's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
Go, keep going.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now let's see what his offense can do. And he's brought down after a good game.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up. And now a 1st down following that long gain. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jordan Reed from 17 yards out. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Shreds the tackle. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, no.
And some space here. And he's brought down after a good game. That one goes for 38 yards. And that'll be good for Baltimore first.
One of the good things offenses did years ago was they lettered their gaps the same on each side. A gap between guard and center on either side. That's what you want to control when you're trying to run the ball up the middle.
And why is that?
Because typically you either have a big nose guard in there in an odd front, 3-man front, or you have defensive tackles that might line up in the A-gaps trying to gain an advantage and get upfield themselves. If you can control that, that gives the back plenty of space to pick and choose where to go.
And there, a great inside run, broke the contact and got some space. A give to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. So a 3rd and 8. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the
Oh,
blitz is
man.
going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
Elliott, and he'll keep work. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Mariota here to and look at this.
Let's go!
Three going down the left side. It's a foot race. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. The 20, 10, 5. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that
Dude,
too many
our
times.
game's a great fuck,
It's
dude.
difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until
Dude, I
they
was
stop
thinking
us,
about,
we'll keep
like,
going. Well, they got stopped on that one.
Going
and it cost them
down so
6
I could
points.
run time down. I don't know.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's back to throw. And able to find Decker. And he's brought down after a good gain. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Fresh set of downs here.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
What the fuck is going on?
And he's got Decker, left side. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. It's how many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got?
Oh my
And
God,
they're
dude.
here looking for the 2-point conversion.
That's unfortunately, yeah.
Mariota will look to throw. Forced out to his left.
Let's go.
And now we'll take
Oh,
the break.
dude.
So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here come the Lions now. They only need a field goal. Obviously,
Alright, so, alright, if you had my position and I had that pick 6, would you have fucking went down?
Plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
Like, I've been playing pretty good defense against you. It made me nervous, though. And I guess it should have.
Stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the
Oh,
plays
let's go.
necessary,
Let's go.
and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he's brought down after a good gain.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post, and most of the time...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So now it's all up to the kicker, Nick Novak. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
Go.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the
Yo, good game, man.
And they have regained the lead.
Good game, man.